on my life. Oh no, I'm crazy on my life.
Today we're going to start our journey to get every Daedric artifact in Skyrim, which is not an original idea, I'm aware. However, I'm going to do it because I'm a fan of crime. Does this look like a criminal to you? Now you may think to yourself, Ginger, I am a Skyrim aficionado. I know all, I see all, and then you may see this and go, that ain't right. And to that, my answer to you is, well, yes, but I find it really funny to have high poly hair and just a regular, essentially regular Skyrim face. Why does it look like Cloud?
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Yes, new life. Ready for crime. Guilds. Criminals go to guilds. Boarding illegally, but we don't want the vanilla start. So what's something else criminals do in the woods? I guess I could do the outlaw in the woods one, you know, start off as a criminal. I don't know if that means that then bandits won't attack me. I need the XP.
A life of crime is still a life. Be wary, thief.
Amen. Amen to that, Mara. Do you look like the Virgin Mary on purpose? Ah, yes. My new life in a gas-filled chamber. If I ever seem like I know way too much of what I'm doing, it's because that's the case. I've played this game way too much. Therefore, I know way too much of what's going on. I know where a lot of shit is, and I'm a bit of a nerd. Hence why we're doing kind of a challenge.
You have questions?
I do.
What are you doing that for?
Why are you blue?
Yes.
I'm just gonna take your shit. Because you don't seem to care. Do I have a weapon? Ah! A sword. Wonderful. Shh. I didn't expect that to work. You're blue, dabba-dee-dabba-da, dabba-dee-dabba-da, gonna make you die.
You remind me of the shadow scales from the old histories.
I'm not gonna warn you again.
You just...
Now ain't this a surprise?
You are dead!
Yes, this is definitely my new life, and not the second try. I don't know what I expected. A bug. It's not a good start for a criminal. So this is the special edition with the Anniversary Edition DLC, and I think, if I'm remembering correctly, we're where that fancy bow is, with the eyeball, which I believe is a Daedric artifact.
You're mine.
Okay. The easiest Daedric artifact I know to get just right off the bat is in Whiterun. It's the Shadow Bow. Just a little bit of a quest line. However, it's a little more than a walk away. Fuck it, we're not going to Windhelm. Off we trot, I guess.
Maik once walked to High Hrothgar. So many steps, he lost count.
Yes, tell me more.
Maik can travel fast across the land. Some lazy types take carriages. It is all the same to Maik. Once Maik got in trouble in Riften and fled to Windhelm. It is good that nobody there cared. Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
You are a national treasure. Oh, sorry.
Maik is done talking.
First try.
Hello. Goodbye. Oh. Shh. We're criminals, remember? Criminals. Where the hell are you going?
Yeah,
Broke ass bitch. We're not gonna talk about what happened between this recording and last recording. In fact, maybe I shouldn't talk at all. In fact, you wanna know what happened? This is what happened. Good cut me. Thank you. Moving on. For anyone that didn't get what weird interpretation that I did, I recorded with the wrong mic for about an hour and a half. And I... Oh. Hello. You also recorded the wrong mic for an hour and a half? I understand your rage. That's the rage I feel. Anyway, yeah, I had like at least another 2 episodes worth of content just completely unusable because it was using the microphone that is attached to my headset and not the microphone on my desk.
I want to be on the right side.
Sorry, did I interrupt your dialogue? The right side of what? Are you the ones going to Windhelm or the...
I want to be on the right side.
I just did it again. I'm so sorry. Can't wait. Let's start this from the beginning. Hello, stranger.
I was born and raised in Skyrim, but the Nords treat us like dirt.
Okay, so you're fighting for the Imperial... I probably could have guessed that you're fighting for the Imperials based on the fact that it just asked me to enjoy the Imperial army. I always thought the signs in Skyrim were so pretty. Like, yes, sometimes they're barely legible, but like... Look at that. If I took a screenshot of that and just like got rid of my crosshair and the map marker, that's such a nice wallpaper. We're super not going to talk about the fact that I just read that signpost and then proceeded to go the wrong fucking way. You know what? Me too, man. Oh god, something terrible's happened. We're not going to talk about it. I'm not going to give you context. I'm not going to show you how I got in this position. All you're going to know is that I'm now stuck between a rock and a hard place. Notice another rock. And a waterfall. In fact, I'd love to get to the waterfall, but I can't. And I can't jump, because I'm technically swimming. Oh, apparently I'm not. Apparently I'm just dumb. Alright, well, watch this. Whoa, crazy, right? Teleportation. It's the magic you didn't know was in Skyrim. Wait, that's a different Bethesda game. You know, when I'm editing, I'm going, you know, I should really just show when and how I'm getting the Daedric artifacts, and only that specifically. And then there's parts where I'm like, no, you know what the Skyrim fandom really wants to see? A goat floating in place for a hot second. See that? Key Skyrim fandom content. Oh, hello.
There's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road. Now that I think of it, that sounds fair. Just shove off before the others notice.
I know I say this a lot. Let me get real close. I know I say this a lot, but I didn't think that would work. The flower weigh that much?
My money's on the big one.
What the hell? Sparky! It's me!
Back off!
The main character from Frankenweenie. No. Sands. Oh yeah, like no one comes to Grey Winter Watch in like any playthroughs that I've seen or just talking to people who also play the game. There's normally some good stuff in here, especially when you're just starting out, and especially it being so close to Winterhold, you'd think that you're supposed to, like, you know, go in here. Although sometimes there's trolls. Like those ones. Oh, Froakie. Oh, this is the guy with the, Kind's totems. Yo. Hogfish. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Is this your lunch? I just need the scales. Good day. Go in peace. Just a fucking skeever floating down the river. Now there's a giant fighting a wall. What is going on?
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
This is why I don't like you.
And be a companion.
What's up with your raggedy ass shoes? I think in every time I've played Skyrim, I think I've only made it to Windhelm in time to kill the giant, or even like take a shot at the giant, like maybe twice. It's just, it's either because like it starts when you're all the way at the top of the hill, or wherever you are. It's like as soon as you should be in like any kind of viewing distance. I'm monologuing. Can you give me a second? I'm watching you. I played Baldur's Gate 3. I know what you really are.
What can I do for you?
You just try and like steal my shoes?
Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do.
Get him, I guess.
Honest pay for honest work.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Dude, your father hates you. Like, with a passion. That's what I find so funny about this game sometimes. If you kill him, this guy, his father, the guy who owns the stables, will send you a letter thanking you for killing him. And sometimes there'll be money. He will pay you to kill his son. Yet he still employs him at his stables.
I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started, we've been at each other's throats.
Seems like a you problem. I think I was adopted. I'm homeless right now as well, so we can't. Later. I'll adopt you later. I always adopt her just because, you know, like, sure, the orphanage is awful, but then there's, you know, homeless kids. I know we're criminals, but stealing candy from children just seems like a step too far. Stealing cheese from children, however. That's the kid that does the whispering door stuff, isn't he? Just nonchalantly coming from where the Whispering Door is. Sometimes modders are cool.
The only grown-ups who talk to me are the kind I don't want talking to me.
Does that include me, or are you speaking into more of a sinister term? Like pedophiles?
You should be talking to my steward.
I'd love to, but I can't fucking find him.
Next time, deal with Avenici.
Again, I'd love to, but where is he? He's normally at your side. The better NPC mods that I have makes it so that they actually have lives, and they actually go and roam around places. But then that means that the problem is that they actually go and roam around places, and they don't just stand around for 12 hours a day now, so I don't know where they went. Oh yeah, cool Skyrim tip. If you want map markers added, like you can see in the top left, just go to maps that you see, and you can click on all the little markers, and it'll add the map markers for you. Same with when you talk to guards, and they'll be like, don't go to blank. That also adds it. Every time you pick and read maps of Skyrim, the book, it'll add I think a random location, which is really cool. There's just a lot of ways to just fill in your map around here, in the game I mean, which is kind of neat. Who just leaves a knife on a bookshelf? That's the book, An Explorer's Guide to Skyrim, not Maps of Skyrim. But yeah, when you read it, yeah, right at the top left, it adds a random place every time, for each different book. Like if I read the same book again, it doesn't do it. So each different book that you read will add a different location randomly, which I think is pretty neat. Okay, we're going to do the old Skyrim trick of waiting an hour every time and check and see if what's-his-face has come back.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Hey, there he is. So if you talk to the steward, so if you're playing vanilla, even without the better mods one, where this bitch doesn't just chase you around, zoom in on that cunt. Look at her, asshole. Yeah, as soon as you come into Dragon's Reach, she'll just follow you around and be like, don't come near. But yeah, if you talk to this guy, and if you have the, I think it's anything from Legendary Anniversary Edition, and go to, is there anything you need from me? That'll automatically start the Bow of Shadows
Of
quest
course.
line.
It's all in this note.
There we go. First step towards our first
Absurd that you
artifact.
can't be good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Isn't this supposed to be medieval? Isn't it your job as a woman to make your own sweet rolls? Hey, how's it going? Basically, if you don't want to read the note, the steward is concerned because he heard from a person who heard from a person who heard from a person that there will be assassination attempt on the Jarl very soon. So he's asking us to go get the ledger from Arcadia's Cauldron, which is the potion shop in Whiterun, to see if we can check the ledger and see if anybody's purchased any poisons as of late. Okay, so the Priest of Arcay and the Stable Boy look like they're the only people that have bought poisons in the recent times. So we have to go check the
Foolish old woman.
it's not a morgue,
You
it's
know
a
nothing. Nothing of our
What's going on here?
struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of
You should talk to the Jarl
Hmm?
up in Dragon's
What of
Reach.
Thorald?
Lend any aid you
Is he
can.
nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart.
they made it real.
So tell me, Battleborns, where is he?
You look tired, friend.
Where are you holding my
Bannered
quarrel?
Mare has beds for rent.
Sir, I will never get tired of
Do
this.
you believe this old hag?
I'm autistic. Anyway, there's some sort of altercation happening with the old people over there. On opposite sides of the course, some sort of family feud. We'll get to it later if we want to. I got distracted by signs that could move. While we're here, might as well find the guy's necklace that he'll ask us to do. Or not. Oh, there he is.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death?
It's a very loaded question. What a noisy door. If you want to know something cool about Whiterun and just other cities in general that have archaic places of the dead and stuff, they all have a room that will have urns and stuff in them, and if NPCs die that live in the city, their urns will appear with their remains in them. So you can, you know, actively see who's passed and stuff. And that's kind of cool, just having that ability to see a physical count for the dead coming up. Oh no, he ate the cheese. What happens if I eat the cheese? Are you okay? Since no one else seems to be doing anything about it, I've taken steps to rid ourselves of the skeever problem. Please do not eat this cheese, as it is laced with a dangerous poison. You can't tell me what to do. I repeat, this cheese is for skeevers only. If you feel the need to take a bite, I implore you to look in the mirror first and confirm that you are a skeever. If so, that you would eat to your heart's content. If you are not a skeever, then you had better serve Arche by staying. Why is this so passive-aggressive and like an attempt to be idiot-proof? Let's quick save first. Let's quick save before we take a nibble. Am I a skeever? No. Am I hungry and I want the Pac-Man cheese? Yes. Oh. I've been severely poisoned. What? Not really. Hey man, I found your jewelry. I mean, it looks like you don't need it to have your archaic power.
Among the dead as... Oh, thank Arche! Please, take this gold for your troubles.
Why'd you have some sort of orgasm when I handed it to
The
you?
blessing of Arche be upon you.
Yeah, blessing of something. Okay, so we know it is not the priest of Arche that took the poison to assassinate the Jarl. He used it to kill the skeevers in the... I just realized the implications of giant skeevers where the dead is kept. Yeet. I apparently have weak ankles. Several people I know have a fear of horses, like a legitimate phobia of them, won't go near them, don't like seeing them in movies. And when I see Skyrim horses, I realize why. Skyrim horses have front-facing eyes. Front-facing eyes are for predators. Oh. The Dark Elf was smart to choose me. Scars aside, I can pass as a stable boy easily. I'll tell the shopkeeper I got bucked by a wild one and landed face first into the briars. I'm smart like that. I mean... Sure, man. So this guy is a bandit at Silent Moon Camp and was hired by some mysterious Dark Elf to, I presume, get the poison for the Dark Elf, who is the assassin who is going to try and kill the Jarl. Hello. Oh, this is the start for the Saints and Seducers mod, which is technically another Daedric quest. We will get back to that one at a time. High five. Shit, my bad. Ghost crab. Just before it's mentioned in any kind of comments that I do not have the normal Skyrim soundtrack. No, I do not. It is a classic. I love it to death. But it does get boring sometimes, just hearing it over and over. So I have a really cool mod by a really talented person that adds new sound effects and new soundtrack that I will link in the description. She's a really talented person. My intro and outro is both by the same artist, who I will also link down below. Anyway, if I go kill him again. Oh my god. Never mind, off they go killing me. Try that again. If you're wondering why I'm not coming from the front, it's because there's a shit ton of people around the front. And if you do it from here, then you can just snipe people from the top. Or if you're more of a melee fighter, just jump in through the roof here. There's normally about 2 or 3 people in this kind of hut area. And then you can just chokehold through the door. This has been Skyrim Tactics with Ginger. So it looks like the assassin believes he has to kill the Jarl to even the playing field, as it's said, to whether that's between him and the bandits or between him and the war. I'm not super sure, because it's written very poetically, which is great. It's great to read his notebook, but I'm stupid. No, we'll never get to try sushi. Okay, we waited till it is not 4 a.m. It is 10 a.m., almost 11. And I exited the building and am now entering again, so hopefully the assassin spawns. I mean, well, not hopefully. Hopefully for the quest he spawns, but not, you know, I don't want someone to be assassinated. I mean, yes I do, I'm a criminal. We're doing this for the selfish reason of reward and a cool bow. I'm new at this. Does your dad make all of you wear the same colored shirt? So I had to look it up. Apparently the Jarl doesn't count as unoccupied until you at least start Leakflaw's Barrow, which means we have to talk to Farengar.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant.
Excuse me?
I'm sure she will prove most useful.
No.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Balgroof? The age-old Skyrim tradition of the quest isn't starting, let me exit and enter the building again. Okay, the assassin should be here now. But he's, you know, invisible. Oh. I think I can kind of see him. I guess there's only one way to find out. So the bow itself does 33 damage, never mind what kind of arrow you use. Just for reference, an Imperial bow only does 16. So that add on to whatever damage of an arrow, that's pretty deadly. It also draws 20% faster, so you'll take it out of your inventory 20% faster. And when you equip it, for 30 seconds you'll remain invisible. And that's whether you're crouched or not crouched. And I think it's... You stay invisible, yeah, it's until you fire. Yeah, so it's like D&D rules.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots.
I
Good
am
job.
explaining my weapon. No, I'm better than that. I might be a criminal, but I don't shoot children in the back of the head.
I serve Jarl Balgruf as steward.
I found the assassin and took care of him.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
I mean, that's not great, but considering I get this...
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
...fucking bow. I guess I'm not too mad. And there is Nocturnal's Bow of Shadows, our first Daedric artifact. It took a hot second. There were certainly some distractions along the way. But, I truly think this is going to be less of a challenge run and more of just I play Skyrim with goals in mind. But, I hope you guys liked it. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you would like more, and give me a comment of what else you guys would like to see. But yeah, cheers to first Skyrim video and first video on the channel, and let's hope there's many more. And I'll see you guys later. You think a jump from the site would kill me?
I am back, bitches, and I'm back from the dead. I'm coming